This is another episode of the Bitchy Gay Guy, raw and uncut, and today I'm bitching about homophobia and human rights that are being shit on. Um, I was watching on TV, they did a little study, and they had two gay men sitting on a bench in a park, and they had their arms around each other, and they were holding hands. And then they had another test where they were hugging. Then they had another test where they were kissing, like, discreetly, not French kissing and groping each other. But from the mildness of holding hands to hugging and to kissing, on all three tests, they had people gawking and staring and making comments. And one lady called the police and said there was lewd behavior. And I'm thinking to myself, so many people think, so you're gay, it doesn't mean you have to shove it in my face or flaunt it. How many times am I out and about and I see straight people holding hands and hugging and kissing? I'm a gay guy. It turns me on to see two guys doing it, making out. So as much as it disgusts you to see me kissing on another man, it disgusts me to see you kissing on a woman. But do I say anything? No, I keep my mouth shut. Why? Because it's human rights. Because it's their body. It's their lips. It's their arms. If they want to hug and hold hands, it's their hands. And if they want to touch each other's hands or give each other a hug or put their lips to each other's lips, it's their body. I don't own their body. I have no jurisdiction over their body. And there's no proof of an afterlife. But there's one fact. We do have this life. And if this is all the life that we have, who am I to take their life away from them? Unless, of course, I don't have a life. Because most people that interfere in your life, it's because they don't have one of themselves. But I just think it's insane. If you don't like what you see, turn the other way. And you know what? As you walk out in this world, there's a lot of things you're not going to like. You ever looked at a gutter and saw how dirty it is? You don't like looking at it. Well, you probably don't stare at it. Do any of you stare at gutters? Probably not, because you don't like looking at gutters. We don't live in a beautiful world where everything's going to be catered to you. You're going to see things that you don't like. And that's how life is. That's just life. But you cannot sit there and tell me how am I supposed to live my life. And if you don't like what I'm doing, then again, change the channel. Turn the other way. And on that note, it's perfectly fine for a straight couple to kiss each other and somewhat grope each other. But I can't walk down the street holding hands with a man. And if it grosses you out that much, if you're listening to this and you're like, dude, that's just fucking sick. You and another guy have to hold hands. You like wrestling? You like football? You like it when they pat each other's ass in football? This hand touches another man's hand. That's sick. But if this hand pats the football player's little buttock, there's nothing wrong with that. Or in the locker room when they take a towel and smack each other's ass. But let's get to the real thing. Wrestling. Watch wrestling. Really watch it. I see guys' hands on their hands, and it's okay, on their neck, on their chest, on their butt. I've seen them flipping a guy over, and the guy's crotch is like this close, right here. The guy's crotch is this close to the guy's face. That's not gay, is it? But if two men hold each other's hands, that's gay. That's sick. There is a major problem, and I'm going to say it, with the American public. Because when you go to Europe and you see two guys holding hands, they don't give a shit. And why would you give a flying fuck? You see two guys holding hands. They're not holding your hand, so why would you even care? But the same stereotypical, yeah, I stereotype in my videos. If you don't like it, go to another one right now. I don't care. But the same stereotypical straight jock, masculine guy will sit there and watch wrestling and even wrestle with another guy, and their parts are on each other's parts. Crotch to crotch, crotch to ass, crotch to face, half naked. But two fully dressed men walking down the street cannot hold hands. Doesn't make any sense. How is that sick? If that makes you sick, then how can you watch wrestling? It doesn't make any sense. And on that note, let's talk about something else. Something else. Gay marriage and gay domestic partnership. If you think gay is wrong because, well, let's see here. Most Americans are watching this. Bible Belt. Most Americans are Christian. Christianity. The Bible. If you think that being gay is wrong, don't be gay. No one's making you be gay. If you think being gay or having gay marriage is wrong, don't have a gay marriage. It's that simple. The thing is, no one's going to make you be gay, and no one's going to make you have a gay marriage. It's like, for instance, sex before marriage. Take a straight couple. You're a guy. You're out there. You're listening to this. Let's say you're homophobic. I'm trying to educate your stupid ass, okay? And let's say you're a Christian or a Mormon or whatever. I don't know. Some religion, or just have really high moral standards. And you think that you're supposed to wait and not have sex with your girlfriend before marriage, that's your right. However, if Joe Schmo next to you wants to screw his girlfriend before he gets married, and you think it's wrong, he's going to do what he wants to do. He's not going to make you screw your girlfriend before you get married. So you can stand up for your beliefs and say, well, I think that sex before marriage is wrong, and I'm going to wait. Okay, then wait, and let Joe Schmo screw his girlfriend. But the thing is, we already have that. Joe Schmo can screw his girlfriend before he gets married. He doesn't even have to marry her. Okay? And that's acceptable. Why? Because you, on the other hand, can wait until you get married. So the same thing should happen with the gay people. If we want to go out and screw, or we want to get married, and you think it's wrong, then you live your life the way you want to live your life, and let us live our life the way we want to live our life. Just like Joe Schmo that's screwing his girlfriend before marriage. You think it's wrong? Don't do it. If you think being gay is wrong, don't be gay. If you think gay marriage is wrong, don't have a gay marriage, and don't be gay. But let me live my life the way I want to live my life. Just like you let Joe Schmo screw his girlfriend. Smoking cigarettes. You think smoking cigarettes is wrong? Don't smoke. If Joe Schmo wants to do it, let him do it. If the two queers next to you that live next to you or down the block from you want to smoke each other's tube steak, then it's their prerogative. They can do what they want to do. Okay? It's stupid. It's insane. And that's another thing. Most homophobic people are closet cases. You have no idea how many homophobic, not like little tiny, I'm talking about big homophobes, like fucking queers, damn fags. Those are the same guys that when their girlfriends aren't putting out, give me a little ringy ring talking about, hey, you want to come over. It's happened time and time again. It happened in high school with the football players numerous times. So that's what I'm bitching about, is homophobia, and the fact that, well, that's what I'm bitching about. So I'm at a 9-minute mark. I'm going to turn it off. And you'll see me next time. And it might be 10 minutes.